All right, boom. Now we're gonna go in and we're gonna type in CLO's trends or CLO trends. Oh, okay. We're gonna what the hell is their name again? CLO's trends. Okay. Now we're here on the website. Okay, and I typed in their website earlier. Just to kind of see, but then I told myself I'm not, gonna look. I'm gonna wait for this video to happen so we can kind of all experience this firsthand. Okay, so right off the bat, okay, just breathe. First of all, the search bar says find your perfect bag. This is a bracelet. This is a bracelet store, and it says find your perfect bag. I'm confused. And right off the bat, it looks like they have two headers, guys. So, what the hell? I feel like someone just made this site to mess around. But see, they do some, they have the right idea about stuff. I'm kind of scared to say that, but they have a phone number, which a lot of dropshippers don't include. Again, you guys can usually get a toll-free phone number if you're trying to go the extra mile, and then go on Fiverr and hire someone to do a voicemail or something, so that you don't have to actually pick up, but it's just there to improve trust. We're oh, they actually have a phone number, cool, I can call them. They're not actually gonna call you, but they think that. So they have that there. They have their social medias linked down below. They have secure checkout and the 6-day money back, which is okay. I don't really use that stuff anymore, guys, just because I think it's kind of sus. And I think just if you can look the part for a brand, you don't need to tell people, we'll give you your money back with all these guarantees and secure checkouts and SSL security. You don't need to forefront that, right? And so again, they're listing their products. Everything's discounted, by the way, which is not a good thing either. Okay, that should not be the case. And again, so guys, these are I think I literally sold this yin yang bracelet, guys, for my first store on the Nugget, for a lot more than $8. Okay, because I branded it. I made custom content, guys. Putting in the extra work is worth it. Okay, you can go from this bracelet on AliExpress is probably $2. Okay, I could probably sell this if I brand it properly for $20, guys, and it costs $2, maybe an extra $2.50 for e-packet, so that's $450. And then if I ran a lot of Facebook ads for it, maybe $1 to $2 cost per purchase if once I get it targeted, and then it's just printing money at that point. Okay, now you can't do that if you're charging $8 for it. See what I mean, guys? A lot of people just are not selling their products high enough, but they just can't sell their products high enough because they can't brand it well enough. Which is interesting. Now, so the ad itself, right? Going back to the ad, it was this lava bracelet thing, or leopard bracelet, my bad. And so it looks like this is the main one, where they're saying free bracelet. Okay, so we'll click on this. Now, again, they're not using any sort of custom content. I can guarantee this is all AliExpress images. So we're actually gonna go in and reverse image search this real quick to show you guys that it isn't AliExpress images, or that is AliExpress image. Okay. And right here, first link is the literal bracelet, okay? Now, what I don't understand is why there's, hold on, okay, 44 orders. Okay, guys, when you're doing product research, you need to make sure that the supplier you're choosing, your back end, right, who's actually gonna be fulfilling and acting, acting on the customer's behalf and getting that product to the customer, is actually taking in volume. 47 transactions in the last 6 months, guys. That's not that he could have found such a better supplier selling the same product, guys, that probably was better at fulfilling. Okay, so yeah, we clear that out, and oh, look, 49,000 sold, guys. This guy sold almost 50,000 bracelets, and there's only 9 remaining. Better buy it. So yeah, there's a lot he's doing wrong. Again, guys, you can use these this Shopify app here for for scarcity and urgency and all this stuff, right? But just the way he's executing it, whoever's doing this store, it's just not right. Even this, the description shipping, this is good. I've seen this before in stores used really, really well. Okay, there's no reviews yet. You don't want to have a customer review section with no reviews. That just hurts you. But guys, there's stuff hear that that they're doing well, but the presentation is ruining them. Okay, guys, like they could have done so much better. So it says order in the next 10 hours to get it by Tuesday, November 13th. Today is October 2nd, guys. That's over a month and a half, or that's like a month and a half, which is way too long. And you wouldn't want to tell people that, even if you can't get faster shipping times because you can't find suppliers, or you don't have built up relationships with your suppliers. You don't want to tell people like, oh, buy it now, you'll get it in a month and a half. Happy times. Yeah, guys. I mean, I wanted to make this video, guys, to kind of, obviously, poke fun at this store, but to help you guys out and kind of understand, at least what not to do for this. Because again, like, this site is horrendous. They have two headers, two headers with a search bar in between, which is interesting in itself. But like this whole video, guys, I really just wanted to break down because I saw this ad and I was like, no way, this is real. But I saw this ad. We checked out the Instagram for it, and then we're on their website here, and like there's so many things, guys, that they're not doing right, and I wanted to just at least show you guys what not to do, at least, because again, guys, like, don't say 50,000 sold, okay, with 9 remaining. And so, like, there's some things that are just so extra that you don't need to do. Like, for me, like, I used to use a lot of these scarcity tactics and Hurify and a bunch of stuff, and like, it still works if you don't overdo it, guys. Like, discounts still work, just don't add them on every single product like this guy did. But the fact of the matter is, guys, like, what I've found after dropshipping for so long is the brand has more power than any scarcity tactic, any urgency tactic, any discount that you can slap on to a website. Like, the brand and how you position it, how you market it, like the angle that you're taking, the content, like the brand, guys. If you can brand right, guys, like this guy's your competition, okay? If you guys can brand your stores, if you guys can just get custom content, slap some presets on it, get your own, get a decent looking website, and don't overdo everything. Like, don't go to the Shopify app store and just install every single app you see. That's not what you need to do. Even though, like, that you can kind of get into that frenzy because, like, you think there's so much that can help, when really, guys, what comes down to and what will help you get sales is people's perspective on your store, on your brand, okay? If someone visits your site and they think that you're worth $300, that your bracelet is worth $300, they'll spend $300, okay? Or better yet, if they think your bracelets are worth $300 and all your bracelets are listed at $300, but you have one bracelet on sale for $249, they'll buy that, okay? Like, see, that's the proper use of a discount, is when you're positioning it alongside all your other products, making your other products that are just as good look good, but then making this one that's just as good, and acknowledging that it's cheaper, and they acknowledge that it's cheaper because they see it's cheaper than all the other products that it's surrounded by. They're more likely to buy, guys, okay? So there's so much stuff you can do branding-wise and with content, just to position your store better, to actually get sales, guys. And that's really what I want to, like, stress and kind of, like, tell the industry and tell you guys is to really just focus on branding and content and making your store simple, modern, and visually compelling, okay? Using white space really well too, just because that's kind of like the in right now, just because everything's all like super contemporary and modern. But that's really how to get sales. Like a lot, like, unfortunately, guys, because I know a lot of you guys are hoping that after you install all these apps, your conversion rate will skyrocket, or you'll start getting sales overnight. And that's not the case. Like, I've even split tested, guys. I've split tested these little, like, seller guarantee icons and whatnot, and I've actually had it hurt my conversion rate. Okay, like, there's certain things you can do. Like you gotta, like, really put yourself in the customer's shoes, guys. Like, this is a long ass video, and it started with just me seeing a freaking bad Instagram post. But, like, I'm trying to just get the point across, guys. Like, focus on the brand, focus on the long term. You guys will make so much more money than trying to go for the quick buck and trying to get people to impulse buy. Because, like, the beauty of it, guys, is people already impulse buy. You don't need to force them to impulse buy, but if your brand is strong enough and it looks good, you're not asking them to impulse buy. Like this guy is literally everything. He's got the wiggly add to cart. He's got the little the heat emoji. 14 sold in the last 24 hours. He's got how many people are viewing the product. He's got a countdown timer. He's got how many units sold, how many units are remaining. He's got this scarcity tactic or urgency tactic, my bad, for the 10 hours 56 minutes. Like this person used every single thing in the book, but their site's ridiculous and they're not going to convert. And like even the color theme is a little whack. But again, guys, like if you branded it, if you really brand it, and this is why I'm excited to drop the documentaries when they're ready, because it's just going to change the game, honestly. But if you really brand your stores, guys, and focus on developing a brand and making sure your dropshipping site does not look like a dropshipping site, guys, you'll make a lot of money, okay, guys? And it's just a matter, it's a good thing for most of you guys too, is because it's like you don't have to overcomplicate things. You don't need a lot of apps. You don't need a lot of stuff. Like if anything, most of my apps now are more back-end focused. Like I use SendLane, for example, for email marketing, just to increase, my lifetime value of a customer, get them back, a cart abandonment, cart recovery, like all that kind of stuff. Just like focusing on the back end, because you can make a lot of money there. You can almost make more money in the back end, rather than using all these tactics to try and catch an impulse buyer. It's just like with the market, guys, I feel like people are overusing this like way too much. And the beauty of it, guys, is that like content, I think like content is king, marketing is queen, guys. If you haven't heard that quote, make sure you learn it. Okay. If you have the content, I know I'm just reiterating this like a lot, guys. One, I'm just really tired, and two, I really need you guys to understand this, is that you master the content, you master the branding, you'll get sales, okay, guys? And then you market it properly. Again, with the Instagram funnel that I kind of walked you guys through, if you can perfect that funnel, guys, right? So compelling imagery, good copy that backs up the imagery or draws them or gives them information about the product, or creates some sort of emotional attachment to the product, or evokes some emotion, right? Then it drives them to the Instagram page or Instagram profile because they're curious, right? And then they'll check out your profile. You need a lot of posts, you need a lot of custom content on your profile. You need at least a bio that doesn't have SSL security words in it. You need a decent sized following. So for dropshipping stores, you can buy followers, guys. That's the only time I'd ever advocate for buying followers, but you need to do it right. Like there's ways you can do it wrong, like buying followers and posting and have like 2 likes on your photos. You shouldn't do that. But again, guys, you can always also go the route where it's like acknowledging the fact that you're brand new, doing like a launch store giveaway, right? And then running some shout outs for that. That'll drive like organic traffic, that'll build your social media following. That's literally what I did for the Nugget, guys, for my first dropshipping store. And like stuff like that, guys, and getting that funnel so that you can eventually be driving traffic really well to your store, to your website. And then you just got to make sure your website's not ass. Like